And welcome back everybody to PSW Impact. Tonight we've got a jam-packed show and we are excited to be back here on PSW, and we're about to hear from the official chairman of PSW. Big news from the chairman of PSW, and now up next to kick off the show, and that will kick off every Impact, will be Cruiserweight action. And tonight this is a big match because the winner chooses the championship that stays on PSW. And now making his way to the ring we have Kazushi.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 203 pounds, Cruz Zank C.
Kazushi making his way to the ring, former or still hybrid champion here in PSW. He won that championship back at the Crossfire pay-per-view when he faced off against Brandon Alexander. And tonight, these three men, all former champions, Byron X, Jaden Shadow, or still, technically still champions. Jaden Shadow, light heavyweight champion, and then cruiserweight champion is Byron X. The winner of this match chooses what championship stays. And you could imagine if whoever wins, they're going to choose their own championship. And then now making his way to the ring, the self-crowned PSW light heavyweight champion, Jaden Shadow, is about to make his way to the ring, and he is getting ready for some action here tonight. I'm sure everybody is excited, as I am, for PSW to return, and now making his way to the ring, the current light heavyweight champion, Jaden Shadow, looks ready for some action here tonight. All the talent here are excited to return to PSW. Jaden Shadow making his way to the ring by himself. I believe he's going to be by himself for the entirety of his career here in PSW at the moment.
First, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 205 pounds,
Jaden Shadow, last time we seen him, it was on the Crossfire pay-per-view. He made a big impact there as he faced off against, I honestly forgot who he faced off against. It was so long ago. But it looks like that doesn't matter now, but it looks like he is ready for some action, and I'm sure he's going to want to keep that light heavyweight championship because everybody in the back doesn't believe he deserves to have that light heavyweight championship. So tonight he is looking to prove that he deserves this light heavyweight championship, and that he proves everybody wrong that says he doesn't deserve it and hasn't earned it, if you will. But tonight it looks like Jaden Shadow is trying to prove a point here in PSW. And now, last up, this is an elimination. Making his way to the ring, the cruiserweight Byron X. And it looks like he's actually bringing his championship down the ringside.
And from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the cruiserweight champion, Byron the Legend X.
Byron X making his way to the ring. It seems as if he is very confident here tonight that he's going to be walking away still Cruiserweight champion and being able to choose the championship. And we all know he's gonna choose that Cruiserweight Championship. But we're gonna find out exactly what is gonna go down here in just a few minutes, as Byron X is the final man to enter the ring. Gotta wonder, any one of these men could win. Any one of these men can choose the championship that stays. So for example, Kazushi, say he doesn't want the hybrid championship. Say he wants the Cruiserweight Championship. If he wins, he gets to choose. Same goes for Byron X and Jade Shadow, but we can all pretty much predict what championships they're gonna want to keep around here in PSW. And now, all three men looking ready to go here. Ref calling for the bell. And now, wait a minute, it looks like Jade Shadow and Byron X are gonna team up here a little bit to begin the match, and now going right after each other. After they just did a double team move on the Kazushi, and now Jade Shadow in the corner with Byron X here. Now Byron X with a big knee to the midsection. Oh my gosh, clothesline and Shadow outside of the ring, and now it's just Kazushi and Byron X left in the ring. After that big time clothesline, sending Shadow outside of the ring. Now Byron X, big German suplex onto Kazushi, and now picking up Kazushi. Big time Hurricane Rana connects. Jade and Shadow waiting to get in the ring. I suppose just letting them wear each other down, but gets caught. Distracted looking at the crowd. Kazushi dropping him down. Big time move from Kazushi there. Now looks like Byron X was trying to go for a single leg drop kick, but this is big time there. Oh my gosh, sliding knee taken down. And then taking down Shadow with the same move. Now Shadow able to get back with the upper hand here. Big kick to the midsection. What is he going to go for here? Big time capture leg brain buster. Not too sure what that move is called, but it was definitely effective. Now, big time brain buster to Kazushi, pin combination. Of course, Byron X not going to break it up because this is elimination. But oh my gosh, going for a big knee, but was not close enough. Now Byron X taking advantage with these rapid knee strikes too. Jade Shadow, big time kick to the head of Kazushi there. Now big time move, corkscrew, moonsault. And now Byron X up on top of the ropes. What is he thinking about going for here? Big time. Wait a minute, Kazushi catches a power bomb. Big time power bomb to Byron X. Only a 1 count for Kazushi there, as that big time power bomb was not enough, catching Byron X midair. And now Jade Shadow was not aware that Byron X was back up on his feet, but Shadow able to take advantage, or not really take advantage, but wait a minute. Oh my gosh, powerbomb outside of the ring. That has got to be it for Byron X, as Jade Shadow powerbomb from inside of the ring to the mat on the outside, but surprisingly Byron X is up on his feet already. Corkscrew moonsault once again to Jade Shadow from Byron X. Big time kick to the midsection. Wait a minute, Shadow reversing it. Kazushi waiting for a big time spear. Shadow connects, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be it for the Cruiserweight here tonight, but no. Byron X was able to kick out of it, and now Kazushi with these big knee strikes to Jade Shadow here. Wait a minute. Kazushi going for a big time muscle buster connects. And now Byron X rolling fireman's carry. Now Byron X fired up here. What could he possibly set up here? But Kazushi big time enzuigiri taking down Byron X here. I don't wonder what these men have to do. Dropping him down on his head. Could this be it for Byron X? 1, 2, and no. Byron X fighting to stay in this match here tonight. And now, wait a minute. Byron X dragging through leg whip. Now focuses his attention to Jade Shadow here. Now, what is he doing here? Big stomp to the back of the arm of Shadow now. Byron X, Irish whip to Kazushi outside of the wing. Now telling Kazushi to come on. Byron X, I think, playing a little bit of mind games here. In and out of the wing these men go. And now, wait a minute. Looks like Jaden Shadow and Kazushi gonna work as a team here. Big time headbutt from Jaden Shadow with the assist from Kazushi, but now Kazushi big time stunner. We've seen that move before. This could be it for Jaden Shadow. Really be eliminated. 2, and no, only a 2 count for Kazushi. On to Jaden Shadow there. Big time stomp at the back from Kazushi there. Now just stomping away on the back of Jaden Shadow here. There's Kazushi. And now, these men going back and forth here. Big time drop kick from Byron X. Big stomp to the back, and what a way to kick off Impact's big time return here to the Caw universe. Big time. Don't know what that move is called, but it was definitely effective there on the Kazushi. And now Byron X going for the pinfall. 1, 2, only a 2 count. That could have been all over for Kazushi there, but now Byron X. Wait a minute, big time reversal from Jaden Shadow, going for a big kick, but no. Also later on tonight, we are going to be having a television championship match, as it will be Roy Pierce going one-on-one with Durag Jones. I'm very excited to see that match later on tonight, but right now we got some amazing cruiserweight action going on here. Big time Uranage from Kazushi there on the Jaden Shadow, but oh my gosh, going for a running knee, but big time miss. Kazushi was able to dodge it. Oh my gosh, dropping him down. Byron X gonna fight back here. Big time knee connects though this time. Going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count for Byron X there. Onto Kazushi, and now big time knee to the head of Byron X. Not going for the pinfall. 1, 2, oh no, not even a 2 count. Byron X able to get out of that pinfall early before the 2. Now going for a big time kick, but no. Jaden Shadow tossing Kazushi across the wing. Now big time strike from Jaden Shadow. Technically, only non-cruiserweight in this match is Jaden Shadow, as he is now a light heavyweight. Oh my gosh, going for a rolling Pele kick, but does not connect fully. 2, only a 2 count on the Jaden Shadow from Byron X. Going for a big time kick, but no, Kazushi catches him. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh my gosh, backpack stutter style of move. Don't know what the move is really called, but going for a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Byron X has been eliminated by Kazushi. Now, Shadow up on his shoulders he has. Oh my gosh. Landslide. 1, 2, 3, and Jaden Shadow picks up the victory here tonight. Eliminations. Back to back. Kazushi eliminated Byron X, and then Jaden Shadow took advantage of the overexcited Kazushi after getting the elimination and hits him with the landslide and picks up the huge victory. Congratulations to Jaden Shadow. I'm very anxious to see what championship Jaden Shadow chooses to keep. And next week is going to be an 8-man battle royal to determine #1 contender for the heavyweight championship that is currently held by Roderick McGillicuddy. As we're about to find out what Jaden Shadow is going to choose, what championship he's going to want to keep around. We've all got to speculate it is going to be the light heavyweight championship. Wait a minute. Jaden Shadow dropping a bomb here, choosing the Cruiserweight Championship to stay around, but he does not want to hold that championship. He wants the World Championship, demanding the chairman to put him in at the pay-per-view. Wait a minute. Brandon Alexander being attacked by Marcus Creed backstage here in the interview area. Oh my gosh, dropping him down on his head on that cement floor. Marcus Creed taken out. Brandon Alexander, you gotta wonder what that means. But up next we have some women's action here. It's gonna be Ashley Wayne, Brittany Blake. All these women looking to make an impact here on PSW Impact, no pun intended.
From Orlando, Florida,
Ashley Wayne making her way to the ring here, getting ready for some action here for the big return of PSW. But I'm still in shock on what just happened. Marcus Creed attacked Brandon Alexander after he was trying to issue a challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship to be first in line. I guess we're going to have to find out next week or later on tonight to figure out what is going to go on between the what's going to be the, I guess you could say, stipulation, or find out an update, if you will, on the Cruiserweight title and what's going to be going down with that. But now, Brittany Blake about to make her way to the ring. The triple threat women's action here. Brittany Blake, a pretty new women's superstar here on PSW. Ashley Wayne definitely putting her eyes on the prize for the women's championship. Definitely, whoever wins here tonight will definitely be put in the line and leave them with momentum to be the next to go one-on-one with the women's champion. But you gotta wonder what Asha will think of that, because Asha still owed her rematch for the women's championship after losing at the Crossfire pay-per-view to Taryn Lachlan, which was a big shock to all of us that Taryn Lachlan was able to defeat the Destroyer and Asha. But now Brittany Blake and Ashley Wayne about to be ready to go to war here with the next woman that's about to make her way to the ring. Andrea Washington.
And from Stanford, North Carolina,
Andrea Washington making her way to the ring here now. Definitely looking to return to PSW and redeem herself, as she didn't have the best luck as the last time PSW was around. She tried fighting and chasing that championship, but came up short every time. So I'm sure she is looking to make sure she stays on top here in PSW and tries to make her way towards the women's championship. These three women looking ready to go here. And now the ref calling for the bell. Andrea going right after Ashley Wayne, but Ashley Wayne big time DDT. Now she's turning her attention on the Brittany Blake here. Is Ashley Wayne. Big time strike to the midsection of Ashley Wayne from Brittany Blake. Big time rolling clothesline. Ashley Wayne there from Brittany Blake. Now grabbing the head of Andrea Washington. Does Brittany Blake now. Ashley Wayne trying to go for a clothesline but misses. Wait a minute. It looked like Andrea was trying to go for a big time move there, but three women just fighting here, not letting each other finish off the moves that they're trying to go for. And now big time fireman's carry from Ashley Wayne to Brittany Blake, and now Ashley Wayne definitely the smaller out of these women's competitors in this match. But definitely do not let her size underestimate her ability in the ring. Big time landslide from Andrea Washington going for the pinfall, but no, Ashley Wayne able to get the shoulder up before the 1 count. And now, big time arm drag from Ashley Wayne, now grabbing up Andrea Washington, big elbow to the face of Andrea. Now Brittany Blake going right after Ashley Wayne. These women trying to prove that they deserve to be on top of the women's division here in PSW. Big time kick to the midsection. Oh my gosh, big time move. Only a 1 count for Ashley Wayne. And now turning her attention to Andrea Washington now. Andrea back in the ring, but Ashley Wayne exiting the ring. Now waiting for Andrea. But wait a minute, both women deciding to get back in the ring. Big time strike from Ashley Wayne. Oh my gosh, going for some kind of move, but was not close enough to hit. Oh my gosh. Andrea with the super kick, taking out both women. Andrea here just looking very dominant on her return here to PSW. Now looking to turn her attention to Brittany Blake, but now Irish whip from Andrea to Ashley Wayne here. Now going up high is Andrea going for big time superplex. Oh my gosh, not even a superplex. Just mid-air with a big time move. And Ashley Wayne forced to roll out of the ring to catch a breather after that. Big time move from Andrea. Now big elbow strike to the leg of Brittany Blake. Does await capture suplex, tossing Brittany Blake across the ring. And now big time elbow, snap elbow drop to Brittany Blake. Big kick to the midsection to Andrea. Oh my gosh, face buster. Ashley Wayne going for the pinfall on Andrea. Only a 1 count. Ashley Wayne not able to pick up the victory after that big time move. Andrea fighting to stay in this match. Big time kick to the leg, taking her down to a knee. Now spike runner from Ashley Wayne, but Brittany Blake is back up on her feet. Don't get too distracted. Oh, big clothesline, big elbow. Fired up here is Brittany Blake. Wait a minute, dodges. Big time kick to the head of Ashley Wayne here from Brittany Blake. Now Blake back in the ring, big time kick to the midsection. Wait a minute, DDT reversal from Ashley Wayne going for the pinfall. Will it be enough? No. Brittany Blake kicking out before even the 2. Well, it was only able to get a 1 count on Brittany Blake, but able to get the shoulder up. Now Andrea Washington back in the ring here. Wait a minute. What is Ashley Wayne thinking about doing here? Spinning around. Big time Hurricane Rana style of move. And now, going up top is Ashley Wayne. Big time. Oh my gosh, I think that's called the Rainbow Salt, but Andrea was able to get the knees up. And now, Brittany Blake, big time sling blade. Now going for a clothesline on Andrea. Now fired up is Brittany Blake, proving a point as she might be new here to PSW, but definitely does not want to be taken lightly. Big time spear hits. 1, 2, 3. Brittany Blake picks up the huge victory here on PSW Impact. Oh my gosh, what a huge big time victory. Huge spear takes out Andrea Washington. As we go back and look at these replays, what a big time victory from Brittany Blake here. Man, what a show this has been so far. And here was that mistake by Ashley Wayne. Imagine if she would have connected, she possibly could have won the match, but Brittany Blake taking advantage. Brittany Blake taking advantage of down and out Ashley Rain. Now next up I'm hearing we're going to have an interview with Jake Carter. Not an interview, but we're going to hear from Jake Carter backstage. Oh my gosh, Brandon Collins is here in PSW and is challenging for the United States Championship against Jake Carter. That is a big time signing for PSW, but now making her way to the ring, we're going to hear from Taryn Lachlan after we haven't seen her since she's won that women's championship against Asha at the pay-per-view. We're about to hear from Taryn Lachlan here, what she's got to say, but big time signing for PSW. Wait a minute, Asha making her way to the ring. She's heard enough from Taryn Lachlan. Asha thinks it was a fluke victory for Taryn and that she's gonna reclaim that women's championship at the pay-per-view, which that next pay-per-view is the beginning of our road to Slammiversary, our big pay-per-view for PSW. But the next pay-per-view is actually called Bound for Glory, which more information we will be letting you guys in on after we come closer to that pay-per-view. But Asha has heard enough from Taryn Lachlan. We're gonna see what Asha's gonna say here. And she is about to make her way into the ring. These two women have been going back and forth on social media, and tonight we're about to see what Asha has to say after losing that championship to Taryn Lachlan. Taryn Lachlan did do the unthinkable, defeating Asha, but can she do it again is a huge question. Wait a minute, Taryn Lachlan hitting Asha with the championship, and now just taunting. And as you just seen there, that is a PSW Fight Night, which is actually going to be a developmental brand for PSW to build up our stars, the future stars of PSW. But now making his way to the ring as a PSW Intercontinental Champion, Ace Reeves.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 203 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Ace Reeves.
I just got word backstage that Ace Reeves is actually out here to put his championship on the line in an open challenge against anybody in the back, anybody in the locker room that wants to come out here and challenge for his newly won Intercontinental Championship. He won it at the Crossfire pay-per-view, and we're going to see exactly if he can defend that championship here tonight. He won against Jonathan Wwe, actually earning Jonathan Wwe's respect, surprisingly, but now making his way to the ring. Oh my gosh, I really don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, so please correct me.
And his opponent from the Garden of Eden, weighing in at 265 pounds, Alexander Vachon.
Alexander Vachon, I hope that is correct. But he is new here to PSW. Last time we seen him, he attacked Dustin Jeffries. We thought he was going to be the one going after Dustin Jeffries' Hardcore Championship, but it looks like he's changed his mind, and now he's coming for the Intercontinental Championship. This man has held championship across the Caw universe, and we're going to see if he has what it takes to defeat Ace Reeves. He's the one challenging for his championship, so tonight we're going to see if Alexander Vachon has what it takes to become Intercontinental Champion here on PSW Impact. This is his in-ring debut here on PSW, and we're going to see if he has what it takes. I would have thought this man would have been put on Fight Night in developmental, but it looks like he's being brought up to the main roster early, and which is definitely going to put a lot of pressure on this man, because if he does not make an impact here, no pun intended, he possibly might be sent back down to developmental. But as announced earlier on, speaking of Dustin Jeffries, that Hardcore Championship has now been put on for 24/7 rules, so at any time he could lose that Hardcore Championship. But now, as Ace Reeves is about to defend this Intercontinental Championship,
Challenger from the Garden of Eden, weighing in at 265 pounds, Alexander Vachon.
Alexander Vachon looking ready to go here. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
The champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 203 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Ace Reeves.
Ace Reeves looking ready to defend this Intercontinental Championship here tonight. We're going to see if Alexander Vachon has what it takes to go one-on-one. Of course, Vachon has the size advantage here in this match, but do not let the size distract you of the ability of Ace Reeves. Ace Reeves has proven that he is not to be taken lightly in the ring. Tonight we're going to see if this man has what it takes. As the ref calls for the bell, big spinning back fist, and now big kick to the head, taken down. Vachon aggressive early on in the match, but now trying to go for a clothesline. Oh my gosh, big time move from Ace Reeves onto Alexander Vachon. Now, wait a minute, Vachon. Big time, big back body drop, big kick to the back of Ace Reeves from Vachon here. Now dragging Ace Reeves here. Big kick to the midsection. Now big strike to the side of the head of Ace Reeves. Vachon, the size coming into play here, but now Ace Reed's big time arm drag reversal. Picking up Fashawn. What is he thinking about doing here? Spinning him around. Hurricane Rana style move to Alexander Fashawn. Now Ace Reed's dragging Fashawn to the center of the ring. What is he thinking about setting up here? Big time monkey flip style move from Ace Reeves. Wait a minute. Spinning cutter style move from Alexander Fashawn. Big time knee. Now big time Hurricane Rana, but sending Alexander Fashawn face first into the mat. Now slamming his head into the turnbuckle in the corner. The crowd chanting along, and hits with a 10th head slam onto that corner, but Fashawn quickly back up to his feet. Big time head lock takeover. Now drop kick to the back from Alexander Fashawn on the Ace Reeves. Now the size, I think, will be coming into play here. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. Now dragging Ace Reeves here. Big time kick to the midsection from Alexander Fashawn. Big elbow to the side of the head of Ace Reeves. Now big leg sweep from Ace Reeves on the Fashawn, but Fashawn smartly rolling out of the ring. Wait a minute. Grabbing a hold of Ace Reeves here. Taking him to that barricade, it looks like, but now big time elbows to the midsection of Alexander Fashawn. Now big time strike to the side of the head. Ace Reeves fighting back. Oh my gosh, that same move again. Spanish fly style of move. I'm not too sure what it is called, but it definitely is effective. Now Ace Reeves wanting to take this back into the ring. Ace Reeves does not want this championship to slip away. Big time body splash onto Fashawn. Now Fashawn rolling, being forced to roll out of the ring. The ref counting. Ace Reeves getting back into the ring. Now calling, wait a minute, what could he possibly go for here? Springboard, dropkick taken down. Fashawn now going for the pinfall. Will it be enough? One. Oh no, only a 1 count. Fashawn able to get the shoulder up before the 2. Now dragging Fashawn to Ace Reeves. And now, wait a minute, big time monkey flip again from Ace Reeves. And now he's looking to call for Alexander Fashawn to get up to his feet. Big time kick connects, but Fashawn trying to get the advantage again, trying to pick up the momentum in this match, but back and forth these men continue to go. Reversal after reversal, but now, wait a minute, what is Ace Reeves thinking? Oh my gosh, I think we've seen this before. Crowd already chanting, this is awesome. Big time superplex outside of the ring. That's gotta be it for Alexander Fashawn. As Ace Reeves connects with that huge superplex outside of the ring. Now going for some kind of move, but it looks like Fashawn surprisingly is able to get out of it there. And now big elbow to the shoulder. I'm surprised Fashawn is even able to stand up on his feet here. The ref already had a 4 count. Now Fashawn, what is he thinking about doing here? Wait a minute. Big time spinning neck breaker. The ref restarting his count after the big time neck breaker on the Ace Reeves. Now tossing Ace Reeves back on into the ring. Fashawn getting back in the ring now. Big time strike. Wait a minute. Over belly to belly, but Ace Reeves fighting back. Fashawn trying to do anything he can, but Ace Reeves just having an answer for every single move. Now we've seen this before, going for that big springboard. DDT connects onto Fashawn. Now going for the pinfall. Could this be it? 1, 2, and no, Fashawn surprisingly able to get his shoulder up before the 3, and now looking to try to put a little extra hit on the Fashawn. Big time corkscrew moonsault. Ace Reeves now going for the pinfall again. Could this be it? 1, 2, And no, Rashawn able to get his shoulder up before the 3. And now dragging Rashawn is Ace Reeves. Now big stomp to the back, targeting the limbs of Rashawn. Here is Ace Reeves, trying to do anything he can, trying to wear down any body part he can to keep Rashawn from getting back into this match. And now, Ace Reeves, big stomp to the face of Alexander Rashawn. Now to the ropes, big time knee, neck breaker connects. And now picking up Rashawn. Wait a minute, arm drag. What is he thinking about doing here? Grabbing a hold of Ace Reeves. Now slamming his head first into the turnbuckle. Now picking up Ace Reeves. This is Rashawn. Now wait a minute, what is he thinking about doing here? Going for a big time superplex. Stalling superplex, it looks. Holding him up, the strength of Rashawn. And oh my gosh, that's gotta be it for Ace Reeves, because that suplex, all the blood rushing to the head, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. We have a new PSW Intercontinental Champion, Alexander Rashawn, out of nowhere with that big time sit out spine buster. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I'm sure Ace Reeves is going to be looking to get his rematch, but that is still the unexpected part. Oh, I'm still in shock that Alexander Rashawn was able to pick up the huge victory here. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in Alexander Rashawn.
Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Alexander Rashawn.
Alexander Rashawn picking up the huge victory here tonight. Huge victory for this man, Alexander Rashawn. Wait a minute, lights just went off. I think this is Souls of Mischief making their way to the ring. And it looks like Ken Washington is by their side as they make their way to the ring. What is this all about? We've seen on social media them talking about their current state and what's going on, and I want to see what they're going to say here tonight. And it looks like Justice Rage is leading the pack. You can see Aaron Abbott to the side and then Ken Washington. Gotta wonder what they're gonna say here. Souls of Mischief has been holding those tag team championships since the Warzone pay-per-view, after defeating the former British Lanterns. Souls of Mischief definitely proven they are an unstoppable team, unbreakable team, if you will. Ken Washington standing behind. He is the leader, if you will, of the Souls of Mischief. Definitely a team, a group that is not to be messed with. And I believe we're going to hear from them here. They're not scheduled to compete. Let's see what they've got to say. Now up next, we're going to have some tag team action between the Golden Sensation and Cousins of Chaos. I believe this is the crown, the #1 contenders for the Souls of Mischiefs
On the way to the ring,
Tag Team
at a
Championships.
combined weight of 446 pounds, Jen, Yuri, and Lance Vader, the Golden Truth.
Lance Vega and Jin Yuri making their way to the ring, looking to make a huge return here to PSW. They've got an opportunity to face off against the Cousins of Chaos. After we just heard from Souls of Mischief, I don't think they're to be taken lightly here in PSW. And now, the big return of the Cousins of Chaos.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 696 pounds, Jeremy Moore and Sean Kenny.
Jeremy Baltimore and Sean Kinney looking in probably the greatest shape of their life that we've ever seen them here in PSW. Last time we heard here in PSW, Sean Kinney left the group to deal with some personal problems, and they've returned since then, and now they're ready to go to action here in PSW. These two teams looking ready to go here. The winner of this match will be the new #1 contenders. Jin Yuri going right after the knee of Jeremy Baltimore. Or Baltimore. Big time arm snapping his arm down to the mat, and now just wrenching on that shoulder. Now just a big stomp to the back from Jin Yuri. Now picking up Jeremy Baltimore. Now Baltimore picking up Jin Yuri, but big time arm drag reversal from Jin Yuri. Now big time kick to the head. Jin Yuri trying to take advantage, but now big time leg sweep from Baltimore onto Jin Yuri. Baltimore and Sean Kinney looking to reclaim some championship gold here. They were the Impound Tag Team Championships before they had to relinquish them due to personal issues. But now that they've returned, they're looking to reclaim some championship gold here in PSW, as technically they've never lost the big time tag team moves from Jin Yuri and Lance Vega. Now the strength is coming advantage for Sean Kinney as he just manhandles Lance Vega here. Big time deadlift suplex. Oh my gosh, into a sit out landslide, I believe is what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but Sean Kinney, big time reverse DDT to Lance Vega there from Sean Kinney. Sean Kinney looking in the best shape of his life. Humongous man here. Looking to take out Jin Yuri and Lance Vega and Jin Yuri. Big time super kick from Lance Vega. These two men of the Golden Sensation have been chasing gold. They have been distracted by Agony since coming to PSW. They had their chance to take the tag team championships at the Crossfire pay-per-view, but Souls of Mischief were able to walk out of it still champions. But Jin Yuri and Lance Vega looking to redeem themselves here in PSW. Lance Vega looking to wrench on the arm with Sean Kinney here. These two teams desperate for gold here in PSW, looking to prove that they are the best and that they can take out the Souls of Mischief. Wait a minute. Lance Vega has this move locked in. It looks like he's in the ropes though. Surprised the ref didn't start counting to get Lance Vega off the ropes. But now, tagging in Jin Yuri here, the teamwork of the Golden Sensation, picking up the strength of Lance Vega. Big time kick to the head from Jin Yuri. What teamwork from these two men. Jin Yuri picking up Sean Kinney now. Irish whip into the corner. Big time elbow strike, but now again the strength of Sean Kinney taking control, but now it looks like Jin Yuri's fighting back here. Fighting back to get control, if you will. Big time kick. Big time knee. Jin Yuri fighting here. Wait a minute. Big time kick to the back, and now a big time chest block, if you will. I'm not too sure what that move is called, but he definitely was effective. But now trying to wear down Sean Kinney, but again a show of strength from Sean Kinney. And now, wait a minute, slamming him down, big time knee, takes out Sean Kinney now from Jin Yuri. Now going for the pinfall. Will it be enough though? 1, 2, and no. Sean Kinney able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Now going for a knee, but no. Sean Kinney able to get out of the way there. Now chop block from Jin Yuri. Now able to break it up before he's able to get the tag to Jeremy Barmore. And now Jin Yuri looking to work on the legs of Sean Kinney there. Now big kick to the midsection. Now the strength taken and control. Big belly to belly from Sean Kinney, and now Jeremy Barmore. Wait a minute, Jin Yuri fighting back here. But now the 2-on-1 advantage coming into play here. With Sean Kinney and Jin Yuri fighting outside of the ring here. Jeremy Barmore on the side of Jeremy Barmore there. But now big kick to the back of Jin Yuri, but now Yuri fighting back here with some rapid kicks to Sean Kinney, trying to take him down. And now big time neck breaker from Jin Yuri there. The ref already had a 6 count. Here in the main event, it is a ladder match between Red Ink, better known as Jack. He is the current I believe he's the Impound. He was the Impound Element of Surprise briefcase holder, and then Roger Finesse, Impulse Element of Surprise briefcase holder. But since there is one show, and that is the Impact, we are going to merge those 2 contracts into one, and that is going to be the Impact Element of Surprise briefcase. And one of these men will be leaving as the Element of Surprise briefcase holder, and then the other will be forced to go down to developmental. And now Jeremy Barlow, big time clothesline to Jin Yuri. And now going for a second clothesline. Now setting up for a third one possibly. And now third one taking down the strength of Jeremy Barmore here. I guess you could say fresh Barmore here in this match. Big belly to belly. Wait a minute. Jin Yuri, Irish whip into their corner, trying to get back in the advantage, but Jeremy Barmore able to get out of the way there, sidestep whatever Jin Yuri was trying to go for there. Now, Jeremy Barmore, Irish whip into their corner. In the corner of the Cousins of Chaos, but now it looks like they're setting it up for their tag team finisher. Big time splash. The ref going for the pinfall. 1, 2, only a 2 count for the Cousins of Chaos. Jin Yuri fighting to stay in this match, fighting to pick up the victory here, if you will. Irish whip into the corner, tagging in. Jeremy Barmore here. Going for it again the second time, but will it be enough for the victory? 1, 2, and 3. It is the Cousins of Chaos becoming the #1 contenders for the Souls of Mischief's Tag Team Championships. Once we watch these replays, the Golden Sensation take nothing away from them. They fought hard here to pick up the victory, but at the end of the day, the Cousins of Chaos, they have proven why they were on top of Impound, why they were the top team of PSW Impound, and why they are back here. Probably one of the best tag teams in the world here, in the Cousins of Chaos, and they're looking to face off against another great tag team in PSW, and that's the Souls of Mischief, and that match will take place at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view.
Here are your winners, Jeremy Moore and Sean Kenny.
The Cousins of Chaos picking up a huge victory here tonight. Now, Roger McGillicuddy, we're going to hear from him now. Roger McGillicuddy saying he's the best in PSW. Saying it, and now up next, it's gonna be Wwe2K Jones versus Roy Pierce for the television championship. Wwe2K Jones said he's looking to reclaim and make this title relevant again.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Television Championship.
Now, first up making his way to the ring, Wwe2K Jones. Wwe2K Jones says he's going to make this championship relevant again and become the champion of all televisions. And he feels that Roy Pierce has disrespected the television championship since holding it. And Wwe2K Jones wants to reclaim that championship and take back what is rightfully his. And we're going to see if he can do that here tonight. Roy Pierce, it looks like he's not going to be alone. I believe that is the team called Prestige, which I believe they're going to be only escorting Roy Pierce to ringside every match, I believe. But you got to wonder if they're going to get involved. Roy Pierce once had the team of Legacy, but since Shogun has left PSW and decided to walk away from PSW, that leaves Legacy on their own. Justice Stone has been moved down to developmental. So I guess Roy Pierce has found a young team in the Prestige to escort him to ringside and to, I guess, take them under his wing, as Roy Pierce has made a lot of history here in PSW, and Wwe2K Jones wants to prove that Roy Pierce isn't as good as he says he is. We're going to see here tonight if Wwe2K Jones can reclaim that television championship. Wwe2K Jones looking ready to go here. And now, about to make his way to the ring, the current television champion in Roy Pierce. You can see the damage and the in the championship. I don't think Roy Pierce is really taking care of it. He did have spray painted Legacy across the title, but we were able to remove that from the championship before he brought it out here. But you can still see the damage the championship has been taken over the time Roy Pierce has held it. The strap has been damaged, the plates have been not taken care of properly, and they look distorted and dented from what I can see. And this young team in the Prestige will be on Fight Night very soon, competing to determine #1 contenders for the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. But tonight they're only escorting and being at ringside for this match. Gotta wonder if they're gonna get involved. Looks like Roy Pierce is taking this team under their wing, under his wing. Roy Pierce looking to defend this championship here tonight. Roy Pierce, the first ever triple champion, holding 3 championships at once here in PSW. That's what it's all for, is that PSW Television Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 283 pounds, the Urban Gladiator, Ray Jones.
Ray Jones looking to reclaim that championship here tonight. Will he be successful? We'll find out here.
Introducing the champion from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the World Television Champion, Roy Pierce.
Roy Pierce looking to defend that championship. I doubt he even cares if he wins, because he does not care about that championship. I think he's just holding this championship to make Ray Jones mad and to really get under Durag's skin here in PSW. I don't think he really cares about the legacy of this championship, no pun intended. But Ray Jones looking to reclaim that championship. Will he be successful? We'll find out here as this match gets underway. Roy Pierce going right after the leg of Ray Jones. Ray Jones looking in great shape since the last time we've seen him here. And now, Roy Pierce shoving off Ray Jones. Jones looking to go for some kind of move, but Roy Pierce able to reverse it. Now picking up. Roy Pierce is Ray Jones on big back body drop from Ray Jones. Now going for a gut wrench. Slam from Ray Jones. There's only a 10-minute time limit here. So really, to keep the championship, Roy Pierce, all he needs to do is just survive. He can of course win by pinfall, but really to keep that championship, he has to survive. So Ray Jones cannot waste any time. He needs to do everything he can to defeat Roy Pierce here if he wants to walk away as television champion. Will he be successful at doing that? That is a huge question, but right now, Roy Pierce has the offense, and I think I spoke too soon as Ray Jones is now back on the offensive side here. Big kick to the midsection. And now, looking to lock in a submission hold early in this match, looking to submit Roy Pierce, but as we all know, Roy Pierce is a submission specialist, which I don't think Ray Jones is going to be successful with that. But I'm sure Ray Jones is looking. Wait a minute. Roy Pierce sweeping the leg. Now targeting the knee of Ray Jones is Roy Pierce now looking to stomp and target the leg. Looking to tear Ray Jones apart limb from limb. Now wait a minute. It looked like one of the members of the Prestige had just tossed in a steel chair to Roy Pierce. Now Roy Pierce grabbing a hold of the head of Ray Jones, or shoving him off. Wait a minute, Ray Jones now grabbing a hold of Roy Pierce. Going for a big kick, but no. Ray Jones spinning him around. Big time slam. Going for the pinfall. Will he be able to pick up the victory? No. Ray Jones able to get the shoulder up. Roy Pierce able to get the shoulder up before the count. Now the ref seeing the steel chair, now tossing it out, trying to keep Roy Pierce from using it. And it looks like the Prestige is already trying to get involved, but now Ray Jones is wrenching on that arm of Roy Pierce here. Now Roy Pierce fighting out of it with those big elbow strikes to the knee. Now big strike to the midsection. Now big hip toss from Roy Pierce onto Ray Jones, but Jones able to reverse it, able to get it out of the way. But now Roy Pierce, Irish whip into the corner. Big time knee strike to Ray Jones there from Roy Pierce. Now Pierce to the ropes, coming back with a big knee strike onto Ray Jones. Now Roy Pierce looking to wrench on that arm of Ray Jones here. Just wrenching on the arm, just pulling back. And now Ray Jones just being weighed down here. As I was saying earlier, Roy Pierce has got to work on the limbs of Ray Jones to possibly wear him down and prepare him for the Kimura lock or any kind of submission. Oh my gosh, lariat taken out. Could this be it? One. No. Roy Pierce able to get the shoulder up at the 1 count. Ray Jones now getting out of the ring. if Durag Jones is, Roy Pierce is disqualified, he will still retain that championship. So you gotta wonder if that's gonna be their strategy if they cannot survive against Durag Jones. Now, big time knee to the leg of Durag Jones there. A 4 count now by the referee. Tossing in Durag Jones, Roy Pierce inside of the ring, but Durag Jones Irish whip into the ropes, into the corner I mean. Roy Pierce fighting back here. Wait a minute, going for belly to belly, but Durag Jones lariat again to the back of the head of Roy Pierce. Now going for this gut wrench into a big slam. Again, there's 5 minutes left on the clock, and Durag Jones has yet to defeat Roy Pierce. Now Roy Pierce at this point, you gotta wonder if going through his mind if he should just try to survive. But you gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Durag Jones, because you gotta wonder if Jones is even gonna be able to pick up the victory before the time limit is over. It's already down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds, and Roy Pierce is setting up some kind of move. But now, Durag Jones shoving down Roy Pierce. But I wonder if the frustration, wait a minute, spinning power slam from Durag Jones there. Going for the pinfall, 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Durag Jones there as Roy Pierce was able to get the shoulder up. Now picking up Roy Pierce is Durag Jones. Now gonna wrench on that arm of Roy Pierce here. Durag Jones, 4 minutes left. And Durag Jones, you gotta wonder if he's gonna have what it takes to be able to pick up the victory. And he's definitely trying to wear down Roy Pierce. Probably thinking what's gonna be his next move. Durag Jones trying to do anything he can to reclaim that television championship. Now calling for Roy Pierce to get up. Wait a minute. What is this gonna be? We've seen this before. Will this be it? 1, 2, and no! Roy Pierce getting the shoulder up before the 3. Now Durag Jones frustrated, trying to fight, but Roy Pierce now with the offensive again. Now working on that arm with that big leg sweep. Solid move with the arm behind Durag Jones, but now up on the shoulder he has Durag Jones now dropping down on the rope. And Roy Pierce just taunting here. Durag Jones going for the pinfall, 1. Only a 1 count for Roy Pierce. Gotta wonder, what does Roy Pierce have to do? Well, we already know what he has to do. He just has to survive. But you gotta wonder, what does Durag Jones have to do to pick up the victory? Wait a minute. Big face buster to Roy Pierce from Durag Jones, and now going for a deadlift back suplex to Roy Pierce, and now big leg sweep from Roy Pierce there. And now Durag Jones fighting back, big knee to the head of Roy Pierce. And now what is he thinking about doing here? Going for a big headbutt, but now Roy Pierce fighting back, big time clothesline to Durag Jones, but now, wait a minute, going for a big time leg drop on the outside. Gotta wonder, what does Durag Jones, 1 minute left on the clock, only a 2 count for Roy Pierce. There is literally a minute and a half on the clock. And Durag Jones has to figure out what he's got to do to pick up the victory. Roy Pierce is now just toying with him, just wearing him down, just waiting out the time limit. And Durag Jones is trying to get out of this as fast as he possibly can, as he's only got 1 minute left to be able to make a difference, to be able to pick up the victory. Now, big time uppercut from Durag Jones now spinning. Power slam. Could this be it? 1 minute left. 1, 2, and oh my gosh, I was about to call the 3. Durag Jones thinks that was a slow count. And Roy Pierce is able to get the shoulder up, but now, wait a minute, Roy Pierce, big jawbreaker, now taking out the legs, only 40 seconds left in this match, and now, oh my gosh, an armbar, possibly just locking in this armbar to wear down the time limit, to let the time limit just waste away. Busted open is Roy Pierce now, big kick to the midsection, and now, going for a big, wait a minute, Roy Pierce reverses 19 seconds. There's no way. Roy Pierce, wait a minute, there's only 10 seconds left on the clock and Roy Pierce is calling for Durag Jones to get up, and I think I can safely say that this is going to end in a draw. And it does, and Roy Pierce going for the pinfall after the bell has been rung. Oh my gosh, this is just very disappointing. And wait a minute. One of the Prestige members tossed in a chair, and now Roy Pierce just attacking Durag Jones. I'm sure this is far from over. I'm sure next week we'll have another match between these two, because Durag Jones is not going to let this slide any longer. And now, the main event of the evening, we have a ladder match between Roger Finesse and Red Ink, better known as Jack, for the Element of Surprise briefcase that is hanging high above the ring. Roger Finesse about to make his way to the ring here.
Making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 240 pounds, Roger Cole.
Roger Finesse making his way to the ring. He is the Impulse Element of Surprise briefcase holder right now. Jack, Red Ink, he is the Impound Element of Surprise briefcase holder. But tonight we are about to crown one Element of Surprise briefcase holder. Now remember the rules of this briefcase. Only you can cash in anytime you want for a world championship. But as soon as the winner or the briefcase holder cashes in, the very next show, that briefcase will be in the line once again, and we will crown a new Element of Surprise briefcase holder. So say, for example, Roger Finesse cashes in, say tonight, if the champion was in action or whatever, say you were to cash in tonight, and we have another Element of Surprise briefcase match next week, and the winner of that cashes in the same night against, say Roger Finesse is successful, can cash in on Roger Finesse the same next week. That's just an example. I'm not going to say this is going to happen at all, but that's just an example of what could happen. But now making his way to the ring, we have Red Ink, better known as Jack. I don't think we've seen this man in quite a while since Crossfire, since winning the Impound briefcase.
From the pits of hell, weighing in at 237 pounds, indestructible.
Red Ink making his way to the ring. Now remember, the loser is sent down to Fight Night 2. The developmental brand of PSW. This man, Red Ink, making his way to the ring here. This man is a very dangerous man as of late. We're gonna see what this man truly is made of here in this match as he fights to keep his briefcase, or keep a briefcase in his hands for a championship opportunity at any time they want. Roger Finesse looking to run right after Jack, but Jack immediately getting out of the ring. Roger Finesse. Looks like Jack is grabbing a hold of that ladder. Now tossing in that ladder does Jack, but now big time elbow to the chest of Jack from Roger Finesse. Roger Finesse not even focusing on trying to get the briefcase yet, just trying to focus on wearing down Jack. Now Jack tossing Roger Finesse face first into the apron, and now big time knee to the head of Roger Finesse. But now Jack back in the ring, picking up Roger Finesse. Now tossing him across the ring. Now picking up Roger Finesse once again. Big uppercut. Now big time heel kick to the side of the head. Now big time shoulder block. Big time kick to the oh my gosh, big dragon screw leg whip from Roger Finesse here. And now picking up Jack, slamming down hard into the mat. These two men just going back and forth here already, just focusing on each other, not even focusing about climbing the ladder yet. Wait a minute, dropping him down. Now using the rope to his advantage is Roger Finesse. Now Jack trying to get back up to his feet, using the ropes to help him get back up to his feet. Big strike now. Roger Finesse looking to climb the ladder, pull down the briefcase here early. Now trying to pull down the briefcase is Roger Finesse, but Jack already back in the ring, climbing the ladder, trying to stop Roger Finesse from grabbing a hold of the championship. One of these men will be leaving with that briefcase. Will have a championship opportunity anytime they want. And now high off of the ladder. Now Jack, could he pick up the victory? And now Roger Finesse trying to roll out of the ring to get back up to his feet quicker. Smart strategy by Roger Finesse. Now Finesse has got to try to climb up the ladder as fast as he possibly can. And now he is. Now taking down Jack here, trying to do as much damage to each other high up above this ladder. And now Jack falls down hard. Will we have an element of surprise briefcase holder for Impact? Roger Finesse grabbing it. And we do. Roger Finesse picking up the quick victory here in this ladder match. And now he gets a championship opportunity anytime he wants now. But the thing is, Jack will be sent down to developmental, which might be a better thing for him. But congratulations to Roger Finesse on picking up this huge victory and becoming the Elemental Surprise briefcase holder. If you guys did enjoy this episode of PSW, make sure to leave a like down below, comment what you guys think, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And wait a minute, that's Phoenix Nitro. He's on PSW now and he's attacking Dustin Jeffries. Technically, Phoenix Nitro doesn't even have to be signed because this championship is under the 24/7 rule and it can be defended against anyone, anywhere, any place, anytime. And Dustin Jeffries is now getting attacked backstage by Phoenix Nitro. Phoenix Nitro is known around the world, and he is now here on PSW, and he is attacking Dustin Jeffries. And I believe this is now technically going to be a match, I guess you could say. Big knee strike from Phoenix Nitro there. Now just attacking him with the chair. If Phoenix Nitro is able to get a pinfall, he will become the new hardcore champion under the new 24/7 rule that was announced by the chairman, Paul Bryan, earlier on tonight. We're right into that crate there. And now Phoenix Nitro, gotta wonder what he's doing here. Now just taunting here is Phoenix Nitro. Don't want to be caught up too long as Dustin Jeffries is back up on his feet. And now face first. And it looks like Dustin Jeffries is looking to escape because he doesn't want to lose his championship. But now Phoenix Nitro back up on his feet following him. And it looks like, oh wait a minute, they're coming outside here. Now Dustin Jeffries grabbing a hold of Phoenix Nitro. Oh wait a minute, there's a referee now. So we can officially have a Hardcore Championship match now. All Phoenix Nitro technically needs to do is pick up the victory. Or Dustin Jeffries can go ahead and pick up the victory too if he wanted. He technically doesn't need to, but I guess this is a new main event between these two men. Phoenix Nitro making a surprise debut here. Now Jeffries slamming him hard onto the stage, going for the pinfall. The ref, 1, 2, and no. It looks like Phoenix Nitro was able to get the shoulder up. Technically, Dustin Jeffries doesn't need to pick up the victory or even go for a pinfall. He could just leave, but it looks like he wants to prove a point here to anybody that wants to come after his championship. Oh my gosh, I believe that's the Defusion or Dustin Driver. I can't remember the name. 2 and 3, Dustin Jeffries proving why he is a hardcore champion. He's not scared of this 24/7 rule. But once again, guys, if you guys did enjoy this episode, leave a like down below, comment what you guys think, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Gotta wonder what's gonna happen next week. Dustin Jeffries able to pick up a dominant victory here. Gotta wonder what's next. We'll see on next week's episode of PSW Impact.